Hey guys, and happy Monday. Welcome back to another week in the studio. This week we are preparing for our Black Friday sale. Now, we're not very traditional when it comes to our Black Friday sale. We like to have it go live Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and we also like to launch new products when our deals go live and also have them discounted. But Black Friday is one of the biggest sales of BMC's year. We don't really throw any discounts or sales out there throughout the year. And so Black Friday is pretty much the only time of the year that people can really get our items discounted. But last night I started working on one of the new crew necks, which will be coming, and it is a throwback crew neck. And what I mean by throwback crew neck is it's a crew neck that I've had in my store before, like the design at least, and it's been discontinued for a very, very long time. And this one was actually one of the very first crew necks I ever launched. Like the day that BMC launched apparel, this was one of them. The crew neck is the same color, the design is the same color, it's the same letters that I used. It's just this time it's embroidered and it's not heat vinyl. But a lot of people have been asking for this one to make a comeback because they may have seen my mom in a craft fair vlog a while ago wearing the OG one. And so here she is. I will try and find the original crew neck, like the picture that I took, and I'll put it here if I do. But it's just a full circle moment. It's truly so crazy to me that 5 years after launching my first apparel item, I would be bringing it back, but of course, like, better than ever. Obviously, you can see that it says it's okay not to be okay, and this was actually one of the sayings that really got me through some really rough times. I know it's kind of like a basic saying, but sometimes you just need a simple saying to repeat back to yourself to get you out of that funk or get you out of that feeling, and this to me was one of them. And so I'm really excited to finally bring her back in the OG form. I have had her on different crew necks before, like a teal light blue crew neck, and she was in, I believe it was like a pale yellow, pale purple, like pale colors, and it was DTF, and it said it's okay not to be okay. But this time I wanted to bring it back in OG form because I know a lot of you have been asking for it. So today I'm hoping to finish up the army green crew necks. And then I have at least 4 more apparel items that I would like to get done by Thursday. And I have to get them done by Thursday because Thursday we actually booked the studio. And so we'll be taking product photos. And so we at least need one of each of the products for me to put on and like take pictures of them on me. So I at least have to get like the size done that I need. But it would just, you know, feel so much better if I just got them all done by Thursday. And then on top of getting apparel done, I also need to sew up some makeup bags and mini pouches. Those desperately need to get done. Oh, I just realized I actually need to get 6 apparel pieces done because we have a zip up coming and we have another crew neck. So for Black Friday, we're gonna have 3 crew necks, 1 long sleeve, 1 short sleeve, and a zip up launching. I haven't had zip ups in my shop in forever, I feel like. It's probably been like at least 2 years maybe. That sounds about right. And I personally love zip ups. I love being able to throw them on over just a basic tee if I'm just writing out really quick, or if I'm just like a little chill in the house and I don't want to wear like an actual sweatshirt. So yeah, that's the plan today. So we're gonna go ahead and get embroidering on these green crew necks, and I'm also gonna get to quilting some outer fabric for makeup bags. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday, I got a lot more than I was expecting done. I got a decent amount of the makeup bags to this stage, so it literally just has 2 more things left to do on it. But a majority of them are still at this stage, which they just need to be flipped and then clipped. I also got done all of the dark green crew necks, and then I got a majority of the butter yellow crew necks done as well. But I literally have 2 left to do, and that is because my embroidery machine was acting up again. Like, for some reason, when I clicked needle 1, it wouldn't go to needle 1, like it would try and go past needle 1. So I just pivoted and did the needle that it normally starts on, which is 5, which is white. And so then I started on the crimson tees. So I have 2 butter yellow crew necks left and 1 crimson tee left to do. I forgot yesterday to record like a short form content video of the dark green crew necks, and so I did the yellow ones, and then I literally kept 1 crimson tee for today so then I could film it during the daylight, because now it's starting to get very dark here around 5 o'clock, which I love, but at the same time I also don't love, because when it comes to filming, like, I rely a lot on natural light, but I also just love the coziness of it getting dark like a little bit earlier. Here in the next hour I have to leave because I have an eye appointment to go to, and so in the meantime I'm gonna hopefully get done the 3 apparel items that I have left of these 2, and then when I get back we will get going on the makeup bags again, and then we will go ahead and probably start on the Crunchberry lawn sleeve tees. Is about 4:30 and I officially have all of the makeup bags in the last stages, so I just need to sew them and then flip them again and they should all be done. I also got all of the butter yellow crew necks as well as the crimson tees done too, and then I started on the Crunchberry ones. Also, can we please ignore that I don't have nails on right now? I am getting them redone tomorrow. But we have some people coming over tonight for dinner and I need to clean up the house a bit, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know if I'm gonna come back to work tonight or not. Probably, I want to say, just to finish up the makeup bags at least. If I get all the makeup bags done tonight and I still want to do some work, I might just start on some mini pouches. But if anything, I will see you guys more than likely after my nail appointment tomorrow morning, because I do have a doctor's appointment before it. Hello guys, good afternoon, happy Wednesday. It is currently 2 p.m. and I'm just starting on work for the day. My doctor's appointment this morning went great and I did get my nails done. They look so much better than the little nubs that they were last night. I did just go with like a milky cream color. I believe this is called rice wine, but I went with this because we have our photo shoot tomorrow and I don't care what my nails look like in photos, but if I know I have a photo shoot literally the next day or like the following week, I'll get like a nail color that's pretty like muted so they're not standing out so much. But last night I ended up getting a ton done. I got all of the shirts done, like literally all the embroidered apparel is finished. Now I just need to start on the apparel that needs to be heat pressed. And I finished all of the makeup bags. I even got done all of these mini pouches. Thank you so much to Past Brenna for quilting all of these because it truly saved me so much time last night. Like the lining fabric was already cut out. All of these little tabs were already made. I literally just had to put them together and it made my life so much easier, and I'm so glad that I was able to get these done. And I think they turned out really good with the new little label. I know some people are going to be annoyed of this or whatever, but I like them. I think they're cute and we're sticking with it. I'm gonna go ahead and get going on work because we have a lot to get done before I have to leave for a bit tonight. We're gonna go ahead and do all my tags that go on the back, like the back of the neck. I got these exact ones from Transfer Express, and lately I have been using Ninja Transfers a lot more, so honestly you could use either one. I like both. I just got these done like way before I ever tried Ninja Transfers, and like I used them when I first started my business, but they just look like this. They have my brand name, like what state they're made in, washing instructions, website, all that good stuff on here for customers, just because then it's on the garment and like they don't have to worry about keeping the tag. I'm not planning on actually like tagging these with barcodes because I don't plan on bringing them to any markets, and so Spring Brenna is gonna have to take any that are left over. But after I get done with all of these, I'll honestly probably start just pressing the zip ups and the seafoam crew neck, because those are my last two apparel pieces that I need to get done before tomorrow's photo shoot. And then after we do that stuff, we'll come back together and we'll decide on what else I should probably get done. Hello guys, happy Thursday. As you can tell, today is photo shoot day. And I'm not gonna lie, I was running pretty late this morning. I'm about 5-ish minutes late to here, but it only goes into my time, so. But it is my own fault because this morning when I got up, I got ready, all that good stuff. I put all of the apparel into like my little carry-on case. And then for the life of me, I could not find my steamer. I don't know where it went, and I really wanted to bring it today because I want to make sure that all of these pieces were nice and crisp and didn't have like any lines or anything from pressing or whatever, but I couldn't find it. And if you missed my last video, then you didn't see these yet, but these are the new tote bags that will be coming, and I really wanted to steam these because some of them do have creases in them and my iron just didn't get them out, but hopefully I can do some Photoshop editing or something to make them look a little bit smoother. But I'm so excited for today. I brought a few different sizes in some of the apparel items just because I don't know what's gonna look best on me for these photos to really show you guys the products. And so right now I'm just putting those up and on to some hairs just to hang up here, maybe to get some kind of wrinkles out. I don't know. I mean, they're not terrible, but just wish I had a steamer. Oh, I guess I should be showing you guys the apparel as I put them on. This is the crimson tee with Love Yourself First white embroidered on it. This was actually going to be a Valentine's Day piece that I was gonna launch in like January-ish. But if I'm being honest, I know that I'm not gonna be up for really trying on clothes and doing that stuff in January. So I'm like, we might as well just put it into the Black Friday launch and just have them launch now for you guys. Next is an OG sweatshirt that's coming back literally in its OG form, besides it being embroidered instead of heat transfer vinyl. But we have the dark green It's Okay Not to Be Okay crew neck. I feel like this year is just a very nostalgic year for me, and so that's why I'm bringing back so many pieces that we've had in the past, but kind of like reinventing them a little bit and changing them just a tad just to match my vibe now. Our next apparel piece is this butter yellow Love Yourself First. Has brown embroidery on it. I really do love how this combination turned out. I love the butter yellow color too. I just really hope that this one pictures really well. There are some like colors in apparel that just you cannot get the actual color of the garment in the photo no matter what you do, and so this is one of them that I really hope is showing up for you guys and shows up on camera for social media posts and for like the website. But I truly love this so much. This is a mid-weight crew neck too. Normally my crew necks are heavyweights just because I live in a colder climate, and so I like to have, you know, thicker apparel to wear. But I know some of you guys don't live in a colder climate, or you just like to layer a lot. And so I wanted to bring this one in for you. Well, of course for people that live in colder climates too, because I'll probably wear that too. Then we have another apparel piece that was gonna be part of the Valentine's Day launch that I was planning to have, but will now be in Black Friday launch. It is this beautiful long sleeve. This is called Crunchberry, and it just says Love Yourself First on it in pink. I love the monochrome pink moment. You can't tell by some of my pieces that are on my website, I love monochrome. I try and mix it up like I did with like the yellow and brown, but sometimes you just gotta go with either white thread because it would just look better, or go for the monochrome look. Oh, did I mention this is a long sleeve, by the way? I haven't had a long sleeve in my shop, I think since like 2022, and that's when I did like a plant themed launch. It was like plant themed with like mental health in it. I think that's the last time I had a long sleeve. 2 more to go. Next, so we have this zip up. I have had this in my shop before. This was in 2022. I think it was in April that year that I launched them, and it was like inspired by Earth Day. And so this is actually from a different zip up technically. And then the back says Make the World a Better Place, which is also from a different one. But I wanted to combine the both because I thought The World with Kindness was very fitting. I think this was on a green zip up last time. That might have came out in 2023. And then this was the design from 2022. And I love this dark maroon color. I feel like it's perfect for the holidays, but it's also perfect year round. And the fit of this is just absolutely amazing. It's a baggier fit. This is an extra large. I feel like typically in sweatshirts like zip ups, crew necks, hoodies, I wear 2XL because I like the baggy look. I love when clothes are big on me and they're not tight or anything, especially like the bottom. I don't really care for the bottom of sweatshirts a lot, so that's why I always go up. But an extra large in this is like the perfect fit that I go for, and it's just honestly just comfy. Okay, last but not least, we have this one. This is another OG crew neck, and the last time that this one came out, I want to say it was in 2021 fall or maybe 22 fall. I want to say 21, but I might be wrong. I also came out with like beanies during this launch, but this crew neck is about the same color as the one that I originally came out with, but they are two different ones. The one that I originally came out with was terry cloth. This one is more of a soft cotton feel, and I actually decided to do a saying on the front of this one. Last time it was in my store, it just said BMC on it, and a lot of people did not care for that, I guess. But this is essentially the same design as the purple lilac hoodie that just came out. That lilac hoodie was actually inspired by like this crew neck slash the launch that I did before. And so this is just a seafoam green crew neck, and it says today and every day on the front, which goes with the saying that's on the back, which says you are meant to be here. Also, I forgot to mention that both of these designs, front and back, are puff ink. I don't know why, but lately I just have been loving puff ink. Maybe it's because I love doing back designs, but if I were to do a back design on my embroidery machine, one, it would just take such a long time. Two, it would make the cost go up for you guys and for me. I just feel like there's nothing else like puff ink. But yeah, these are all of the apparel items that will be launching for Black Friday. I did bring extra large or like a 2XL in most of them because I'm not sure like which one's gonna look better on my body right now. But I always have in the descriptions of all my apparel pieces what size I am wearing. So if you ever have any thoughts or questions like regarding what size I might be wearing, normally it's either an extra large or 2XL, but it's always in the description for you guys. But okay, I need to get going on this shoot. It is currently now 11:20. That took about 15 minutes of my time. So we have 40 minutes left of this shoot. I only did it for an hour, so I don't know why. It's just so hard to get open. I am drinking the Bubbler Twisted Elixir. Love this guy, it's such an OG. It's like perfect for this photo shoot. But I'm gonna go ahead, take down the color paper backdrop that I'm going to be using, get that taped down. I'm going to get up my inspo that I'm wanting to do. There's a few videos for like marketing purposes that I want to film, and then we'll obviously just take like typical pictures that I always do, and then if I have time we'll just kind of try and find. But I also need to take pictures of like the tote bags, and I did bring all of the new makeup bags, mini pouches, keychains, lip balm holders, because I am wanting to redo those listings. So we got a lot to get done in only 40 minutes, so I probably won't talk to you guys until we are back home. Oh, I remembered my tripod, by the way, so don't worry. Cole won't have to go back and get that. We are back home, and that was the most chaotic photo shoot I have ever done. I didn't have time to do the new mini pouches, keychains, lip balm holders, or makeup bags, which is totally fine because I have like my little photo thing right here that I can just take them in. I just was kind of hoping for like a better kind of looking setup, I guess. It's not that like I hate that thing, obviously, but I do wish I brought in like a lot more natural lighting, I guess you could say. I don't know, it's just something about being at the photo studio and taking pictures that like everything just like looks a lot better, and I can totally tell a difference when things are not taken there. I feel like it's just brighter to the eye. It's a lot easier to edit the pictures too. I mean, I could make like a mock-up kind of mini photo shoot area up here if I wanted to, which I might. I just need to find like the paper pretty much. But honestly, the lighting was pretty good. I prefer when it's a cloudy day outside and I'm taking pictures, whether I'm outside or like inside with a lot of windows. Just one thing about the photo place is that I wish that the lighting didn't leave like a shadow, if that made sense. So like when I was taking pictures, I was like this, but like you could see the shadow on my face right here, which I don't love. Truly, there's nowhere else to take photos, and so that's why I keep renting out this space. It works a lot better for me. I like a clean background, especially when it comes to website photos. And that also reminds me that I was going to bring like 2 sweatshirts, I think it was, or like a few of like ones that I have done in the past, and I was gonna retake those photos today, but I just did not have time. And maybe next week before Black Friday deals go live or something, like I'll rent the space again for an hour. I usually rent it for an hour, but the last time I was in it, I rented it for 2 hours and I had so much leftover time, and I was like, okay, this was kind of like a waste of an extra hour, and now I'm wishing that I would have done 2 hours today, but that's okay. I got home like about an hour and a half ago. I ate some lunch, and honestly, I just kind of been dilly-dallying on the computer doing like behind the scenes business stuff. And right now I'm just waiting for Cole to get home to help me bring the boxes of apparel downstairs. I don't know where I'm gonna put all this apparel because I don't have room on my shelving. After I bring my office downstairs and that renovation's totally done, I am planning to redo like the downstairs living room, which is my stockpile room. I want to do some new shelving down there, and I'm really thinking about like, I think it's the Ivor shelving from IKEA. I'm thinking about getting those for downstairs. I just think it'd be beneficial for me to have wider shelving so then I can stack more, and I think it would just make my life a lot easier and it would look a lot better too. But that's like a couple months down the road. That's probably more of like a before spring type of project, middle of winter. In the meantime, before Cole gets home, I'm gonna go ahead and look through those pictures, start editing them because I have not done that yet, and then I might just start making the listings on my website, getting those prepped and ready to go, and then I will possibly head to the craft store to find some like backdrop paper thing to do all the pictures for like the makeup bags and stuff, whether we do that today or tomorrow because it is already starting to get darker out and it's only 2:30. I just plan to see where the day takes me. Hi guys, happy Friday. It's currently 3 p.m. and this morning I was doing some work. I actually ended up moving around a few things in my office last night. Like my office downstairs, it's the packaging room, because I think Cole and I are wanting to put my inventory, like all my apparel, into that room. Like eventually down the road we have to like fix some things on the wall and all that stuff first, but I at least wanted to get like the new stuff in there. So the t-shirt shelf that has all t-shirts on it, we put that in there, and then I ended up emptying the shelf, and so I took that empty shelf, put it into the packaging room, and then I was only able to fit large, extra large, and 2XL of all the new sweatshirts for Black Friday on there. I first started out putting extra small, small, medium, large, like all the sizes on there, and I found out very quickly that they all weren't gonna fit on there because not even one of them in all sizes fit on there, which is fine because I was able to fit small, medium, 3XL, 4XL, 5XL on their actual shelves that are out in the living room. And I ended up taking out the white shelf too. As you saw, those had the makeup bags on it at first, but now the makeup bags are on the right side of the room when you walk in on my IKEA like wired white shelving, and I organized those on top. And so my goal actually by Wednesday is I want to have that entire wall essentially filled with makeup bags up to the ceiling. That sounds like such a big task, but honestly I have everything done for Black Friday. Besides, I just need to put the new items onto the website, create email, SMS, and just kind of double count inventory. I do still want to take pictures of all the keychain, lip balm, and mini pouches, but I just didn't have time really, and I also kind of just didn't really feel like it yesterday, if I'm being honest, and today, to go out and find like a roll of white paper. I could literally just go to Walmart or the dollar store and pick up like 2 foam boards, but I do want it to look seamless instead of having like a line or anything. So maybe I'll just order one off Amazon because it should come at least by Monday, and then I can take all pictures Monday or Tuesday, whatever, and then have them uploaded and ready to go by Wednesday, because our Black Friday doesn't start until 5 p.m. on that day, which is November 26th. We are starting our Black Friday deals at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and they're going until Cyber Monday. Last Black Friday, I gave away a free pair of BMC socks with orders over like a certain amount, and this year I did make sure that I kept a few left over from last year, and so this year we're gonna do kind of like a free gift with every single order. And so I plan to go live and package orders, and so for every order that's over a certain amount, I'm going to either draw, or I have these like little scratch off stickers that I got like a long time ago that I used to do in my orders, and I'm gonna do like a card thing, and I'll grab the card and on live I'll scratch it off and show like what they won. And so there's gonna be anywhere from a discount for their next order, free shipping for their next order, refund one of their items, free gifts as in, let's say like glassware or socks or car air freshener, car buddy. Like there's so many things that you could get, so I do need to work on that, but I feel like that's not going to take too long. We are super stocked up for Black Friday this year, like holiday season in general, and I am so excited about it because I just have this feeling that it's gonna go really well, and I am just trying to stay positive too about everything. Last year was our best Black Friday ever, and I think that's actually because I took time to do these things, like actually get stuff stocked up, taking time to actually market Black Friday, having a solid plan for Black Friday as well. And I don't know about you, but I love to get free items, and so normally if I'm gonna order something anyways, I always just try and like reach that like dollar amount threshold that I need to in order to get a free item. And so I'm super excited about doing that again this year. And yeah, I just have such a good feeling. I'm gonna stay positive no matter what. I have been working my booty off the past like 2.5 months planning everything, which you guys don't really see behind the scenes. Like I go through curating kind of what I want to bring in, like all of the throwback pieces that I'm bringing back and making sure that yes, I want to embroider them, or no, I want to do puff print, or I want it on this color or this garment. Like I do so much research with you guys, as well as just research in general about products and things, and then actually trying to finalize those and decide on what I want to do and the quantity, and then also all the sewing that I've been doing. I have put my heart and soul into this sale, and I can't wait for it, and I really hope that you guys are excited as much as I am. And even if you don't shop with me this Black Friday season, at least shop a few small businesses if you plan on shopping Black Friday at all. Never feel like you absolutely have to, but if you do choose to do so, just know that you are making a small business owner's day, their year, and it just gives them that extra little encouragement to keep going in their business. But for the rest of the day, I think I'm gonna crochet a little bit and put together some flowers, and then I'm gonna get to sewing a bunch of panels for makeup bags. But I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, I would appreciate if you gave it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!